Hey folks, it's Deb here. Today's my first day of my new YouTube. And what we're going to have here is deviled eggs. And remember, it's all about love, life, and living. Now that I've finished with my Easter dinner, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eggs for today. I put about 7 eggs in, 6, but you've got 1 extra egg in here. I'll tell you about that later. Now while the eggs are boiling, I'm going to get my ingredients out. We're going to use mayo, mustard, salt, and pepper. That's typically about it. Like I said. Now my eggs are finished boiling. So when they finish boiling, I just went ahead and I poured the hot water off and I ran a little bit of cold water and they set for about 5 minutes. And the reason why I let them sit for about 5 minutes, it's easy to peel the eggs. As you see now, I'm just cracking. And remember, we want to keep our fingers and our thumb wet or looks like moisture, and we're just going to go ahead and peel. Once you get to the skin part, it makes it easy peel. Now y'all remember those days when we have to go in and we peel and it takes forever. We get like maybe a pinch of shell off each one. You get so tired you don't even want to eat the egg. Well, if the egg is still just a little warm, you can go ahead and make it easy peel. Just like that. So now I've got all my eggs peeled. I've gone ahead and I've put them in half, as you see here. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my yolks and I'm going to just sift them. And I'm sifting my yolks instead of putting them in my bowl right off from the eggs. And the reason that I'm sifting them because it makes them a lot smoother. It makes your yolks a lot creamier. And you'll see the texture is going to be there, but it's going to be a lot creamier. Now, how you decide to divide your eggs up, that's totally up to you. I just did mine straight down the oval half. And I'm going to be finished in 1 moment. So now, I've got the yolks finished, folks. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my mayo. But I want you guys to remember one thing. All these ingredients are totally up to you and how you like your flavor. This is just what I put in mine. But I did want to tell you about the sifting part because it leaves out less lumps in your deviled eggs, okay? So let's go ahead and put our mayo. I'm going to leave a little bit to the side just in case I didn't need the entire half. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, I'll probably put a little bit more pepper because I like pepper and my kids don't like pepper too. So I'm going to probably do like and I just do a little bit for me. And then of course the salt. Now y'all folks know I'm gonna do a tablespoon, I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon of salt. Now we don't really need that much, but it's totally up to you, again, if you like to season it. So I'm gonna do, and that's still a lot. And my mustard, I'm gonna add at the end, just for a little twang taste. I'm just going to stir this up till it gets nice and creamy. We don't want to over stir because we want to keep the texture. And that is one of the reasons why I'm not using a mixer and I'm not using a whisk. But again, like I said, a lot of this stuff is totally up to you how you like to do it. This is my version. Deb's version. All right, folks, now. And it takes no time to do. Now that I've got this cream, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add just a tad of mustard. And like I said, just a little half a teaspoon. Remember to shake it first. So it won't have that water tart taste. And that water tart taste may not be bad for folks who like that. Because sometimes you can add different things like if you want to put like a lot of pickle juice in it. Some people do pickles in theirs. I've had people who actually make a cream of a crop deviled eggs. If you've ever used crab meat in it, something delicious you might want to try. It's a little crab meat. You just take it and chill it after you've made the crab salad. And then once you take it out, you can just take your deviled egg and fold it on top of it. It's like a layer of success. All right, I've got the little half. Just gonna add that to it. And if you all are wondering why I have this egg over here, I'm going to tell you. I didn't need it, but sometimes I do. If I put too much mayo inside, because sometimes we don't like to measure accordingly. So if I put too much mayo inside, I have another deviled egg just to even it out with a little dryness, so it won't be wet and runny. And as you see, it's pretty creamy, so I won't need the egg. But that will be mine later on. Alright guys, all we're going to do now is just scoop them out evenly to each portion of the egg. And remember, you can use your spoon. Sometimes I like to use my teaspoon instead of my tablespoon, just to make sure each egg got some evenly. But if you like, there's little small scoops, you can use that as well. Thanks guys. Okay, now as you see, we're going to go ahead and do the fillings on all the eggs. And I use a spoon, guys, as I said before, and then it's just a teaspoon. And I try to make sure that all the eggs have a filling in them. If you like to go back over them, of course, you know you can do that. This is an old recipe, guys. Just thought maybe I just started something fresh. Okay, so we've got all the eggs filled. And I had a little bit left, so I'm just going to go back over to some ones. Some of the ones that look a little low. So they all look like everybody's getting about the same amount. And now, there you go. And one element of surprise that I do like to use is just a little bit of pop color. It don't change the flavor barely at all. And this is going to be a little paprika. So I just like to just do a little tab on them just for a little color. And then again, like I said, use it at your own risk. Alright guys. Hey guys, and that's all it was. It was just a simple egg, and the egg was to symbolize for just new life. So we took that devil egg and we made it into an angel egg. If you want to see more of our videos about the Triple L, love, life, and living, hit that subscribe button below. See you next time.